There's our buddy, the insurgent leader. And he clearly does not... Where are we? What happened? He does not think... Oh, he does maybe think he can hop up. It must be a big mech, right? It's the insurgent leader. He's not going to be a little one. So I think we just rain death from above. Let's have, Decker's the only one who can sensor lock that's not using a missile boat. So Decker, you can go and move up this way a little bit. You're gonna do a sensor lock. Let's find out what he's piloting. It's a Thunderbolt. He's got guard. %50 stability reduction from all attacks. It's a heavy. Phase 2. Fully armored. 1,000 armor. Wow. Well, it'd be great. Does he have jump jets? I'm not seeing any jump jets, guys. What is he doing in this little... Why is he in there? He can't jump up, so why is he in this little corner? I don't care if he's guarded. We're gonna missile him to hell. Doesn't make any sense. Me. And what kind of weaponry was it again? Does he even have the ability to shoot us if we stay out of line of sight? Medium lasers, an SRM, and a PPC. No, we can line of sight him. That's awesome. You know what is really fun to do in this game? Going with heavy, medium mechs with high armor on a 2 skull or 2.5 skull mission. So you know there will be light mechs. Go and destroy the heavy or medium mechs and have a punching match with the light ones. Alright, yeah, let's see how these missiles do. He's taking reduced stability damage because he's entrenched.
Primary target damage committed.
But it's still going to be a lot if we just keep on pummeling him with missiles. And we do have a fair number of LRMs. Even if they don't do much damage, we might be able to headshot him eventually. Laser Boat. Whoa, what's this stuff? What did I just run through? That was just... Oh, geothermal. This unit moved through geothermal terrain. It will only sink 50% of normal heat. Well, that's no good. Okay, do we have eyes? No, we got a sensor lock again, or expose Behemoth here to a thing. But I could also jump her down and have her just face tank this guy. She's got... What's funny is that the laser boat is not actually our biggest... Is it our biggest? 960 armor? Yeah, it is. It would save me from having to sensor lock every turn with Decker, which frees up his LRM-5, but that's not really that valuable. I think we're better off just at least offloading all of the ammo. On the trebuchet before we worry about trying to engage him face to face. Isn't the laser boat the same mech as the bad guy? It might be. We called it the laser boat, but I don't remember what the actual class was. Renaming mechs might be a bad idea for the purposes of, like, knowing what the heck they are. We will be pretty hard-pressed, I think, to destabilize him while he's entrenched and, what's the name of the other modifier? He's got entrenched and... Oh, entrenched is the stability one and then guarded. Laser boat and the enemy are both thunderbolts. They spawned the leader in a place he can't get out of. Did they really? No, he could easily walk around. He's just trying to go into here instead of going around and up the hill. Which is kind of dumb. There is another mech over there. We could have laser boat go over there and... Sorry, Behemoth in the laser boat. Go try to take care of that. I'm getting tempted to just hop down there, because... I can't get rid of... I can't destabilize him enough while he is doing this. Eventually, we're going to have to fight him. But he's really getting up in there, isn't he? Kind of funny. We can't jump down there either. Big jump. Two mechs in reinforcement, okay. Maybe he'll wise up and start trying to go around, I don't know. I just went through the geothermal. Alright, Decker. Keep it up, man. Death from above him? Oh, that would be beautiful, wouldn't it? I mean, we've wasted quite a few rounds of LRM. I wonder if that's another mech, or is that an actual vehicle? There's 3 of them down there. We've wasted a few rounds of LRM, and we've actually done 50 damage to the center torso. It's not insubstantial. It adds up. He's entrenched, but he did go through the geothermal. He did not go through rough terrain or anything, which would have been even better for me, but... I'm not gonna not take my time. We still have 4 more... No, 2 more rounds of LRMs, and then we're out with the trebuchet. We could try doing a called shot right now. We're at 96% morale. Let's do that. She's good at headshots. A lot of potential head hits. Not one. Well, you did your best. Clearly you need LRM 20s, not LRM 15s. Arumba, 3 mechs, look at the corner of the screen. Well, this one looks different than the other ones do. See, these look like mechs. This is like a little thing. What's that mean? Why would it use a different symbol there? I mean, it is acting in phase 3, which makes me think it definitely is a mech, but why does it have a different symbol? It means too far. They're in just such an awful position. It's going to take them forever to come up this way and get up behind us. It's like a perfect spot to just ambush them and snipe them. I could even... Would this be behind? I can't tell which way they're facing, can I? Or do we know for sure they're facing that way? This can't even be jumped. I can't jump down here. Really? That's unusual. We didn't strip any jump jets recently, did we? She only has 2. I guess 2 is just not enough. Is there any way to know where there might be an access way? Like, that we could actually jump down? Am I willing to risk a PPC hit from him? I think so. It'll save Decker the need to scan him every turn. Plus, we might hit with the PPC, you never know. We have better evasion up here, I think. Or we could just bulwark and just use her as a scout. 90% chance we hit for 25 damage because of his brace. Yeah, just take the shot. Did that hit the center torso? It looked like it did. Okay, he's exposing the side with the PPC on it. It's a fair fight. And those are for suckers? Assault mechs are fun, but so slow. Yes, yes they are. Yeah, he has a lot of armor, and he is always bracing himself every single turn. I'm still just going to keep unloading LRMs. We're going to have Stingray take his turn, and then I am going to try another precision strike on the head, even though we didn't hit the head ever. It'd be awesome if we could get another Thunderbolt. Just a bunch of these big laser mechs. It'd be hilarious to me. %5 head hit chance. Don't miss. Don't miss. Alright, that's 3 times in a row I have tried to do a called headshot and not hit a single missile on the head. It doesn't make sense. Oh, come on! I mean, I'm not upset. Not really. We missed with, like, 80,000 missiles, but she shoots him in the head with a PPC? What? And he actually took a shot, so he's not trying to use a brace anymore. I wasn't paying attention, I was too amazed. Did we actually, we got a pilot injury there, right? He probably has, at least 4 health, I would assume. We are out of LRM ammo now. We don't have to worry about the melee attack penalty here, but there would be some stability damage, but he only uses, mostly medium lasers, so we don't really care about stability, actually. I do want to stay kind of far away, though, just to avoid some of his return fire. Does high ground give an advantage to head hit chance? No head hit chance, but it does give you +1 to your dice, which is a 5% hit chance. If you hover over this, you can see the breakdown. This laser is arm mounted. We have a height difference, so we're above him, so we get a +1 to our roll. And then we have reduced weapon accuracy because of whatever reason. It's still considered long range. You can't actually have a negative shot modifier as far as I know. So our best chance to hit with a medium laser is 90%. Even Decker can't jump down. Evidently, this is just like a no jump. Okay, we could jump from here. Apparently, you have to jump like super high. Look at that jump arc. You can't just fall off the cliff. You've got to jump up first. Whoa, check that out. 5 evasion if we jump to there. That's crazy. Let's do it. 50% super evasive Decker mode. He's in rough terrain, that's fine. That is some serious evasion. I love it. How heavy are your mechs? Behemoth, I think, is in a 65 ton. And then I think Decker's in a 45 or yeah, 45, and then these guys are in like 50s right now. We've been upgrading the size, but there's only so much you can do, right? You don't have a lot of money at the start of the game, and you gotta rely on what you can kill. That's why they're called jump jets and not fall jets? Fair enough. We've made him unsteady. Almost enough to actually knock him down. We get another PPC to the face, maybe? If so, that'd be amazing. Don't miss. PPC to the face, please. Or the flamer. So close to knocking him down. Damn. What do you guys think? Should we try to salvage this mech, or should we just like try to go for the center torso and wrap it up? I feel like I spend a lot of time on these missions like overthinking things, so I don't want to annoy people by going a little slower. If we strip him of his PPC, he's got nothing. Good old Decker. He can do that jump. Look at that. Look at Decker. All the way down there. Maybe a little bit risky, probably. Whatever you want to do, Arumba, it's your playthrough. Fair enough. I like the idea of taking my time in single-player campaigns, personally. But, don't always have to be that way. He's still unsteady. We might actually knock him down. Stingray has LRMs, almost out. Can't get on the side, so we can't try to prioritize that PPC. If I want cover, I have to give up being able to fire my medium lasers. Stingray has bulwark, though, so let's just stand here, I guess. Oh. Really? I don't have line of sight to actually shoot at him with the... Wow. I have to give up all of my armor. Nah, just bulwark. It's fine. Maybe we get lucky and the LRMs will destabilize him enough. With a 45% hit chance, though, it seems pretty unlikely. No. Let's risk moving and getting the AC-5 and better hit chance than the LRM. I don't want a death from above. That's not a real option. Also, death from above is really uncontrolled, and it's not going to help us salvage a mech. We want to salvage the mech if we can. In theory. The PPC is down. Oh, we did knock him down. We got enough stability damage to actually knock this guy down. Yes! Second injury. And the arm is nearly about to fall off. Although the arm is only holding a flamer and a bunch of heat sinks now. Because the PPC is damaged. Actually, it's destroyed. And he's in phase 1, so we still get a fair number of actions, don't we? Mr. Trebuchet. Mr. Trebuchet can't apparently attack him. Just physically can't get into range. Oh, wait, get here. Right here. We'll do it. Whatever we can do, man. We need to take the shot. You're a called shot woman. Wow, despite shooting through a wall of, like, hillside, she still has a 75% chance to hit. I have faith in you, woman. Get the head. Pilot injury! She did it! She destroyed a torso piece and somehow also injured the pilot some other way, I think. I think that was 4 pilot hits, not 3. Target eliminated. Mop up enemies or head for the evac. Might as well kill him. We're low on ammo, but we still have a huge height advantage, and it's just kind of ridiculous how easy this mission has been, being up on this big, huge cliff. Glitch with the, indirect fire advantages. You did a good job. She has no ammo, so we're gonna run her forward. And she can be our sensor guy this time, now that she's out. If we jump, we'll be within sensor range of one of them. The blackjack. And apparently the turn just ended. Okay. Well then. They're not small. 45, 45, and 55. That's a pretty big mech coming up. You want to see the first time an SRM carrier comes by? And I assume that it's a vehicle and that it can't hurt me? That sounds like you just want to be mean to me. I appreciate that. Maybe Odin could pilot something? That'll never happen. Odin is just like our mascot. He hangs out at a Wolverine, okay? Piloted by a tactician. Tactician. Tactician is the one that gives bulwark or sensor lock. Level 1 gives, I think, sensor lock. Yes, that sounds right. Look at that, he doesn't even have any evasion pips. And he is ramshackle. That's always nice. Say goodbye to our LRM ammo. It finally happened. We ran out of LRM ammo. But it's only because I shot at that guy like 4 times in a row while he was guarded in order to try to pick him off. And it worked fine. We took like no damage at all from the boss, the elite. And Behemoth still has all of her armor and hasn't done anything except for headshot him with a PPC. Which is kind of funny, actually. You are out of position, Behemoth. Get up there. I like how we killed the leader, like, with flying colors, but we still don't have max morale. Five evasive pips with only one enemy that can actually shoot at him. I feel pretty confident putting Decker up front. Getting some scouting with him and then letting him use his ammo and PPC and all that crap. Good luck, Decker. Nice hit on the arm. What does the arm even have? I forget. Nothing. It's just the left arm. More beer? Let's get Arumba drunk? No. No drinking today. Maybe next Wednesday. I'll be playing some more Dungeons and Dragons with Filthy Robot and friends. So, could be fun. Well, we know they have a ton of ammo. Decker, the super evasive man, evaded all of the missiles because he's awesome. It was only an LRM-5, I think. while you're drinking. All right, fair enough. Cheers. Enjoy it, man. Shall we? You want me to just eject Decker? What? Why? Why would we do that? What did Decker ever do to you? He lived? Awesome, we can actually get the medium lasers within range here. Laser boat is online and about to take her first shot with everything instead of just the PPC. And look at these numbers. Fire all the things. Heatsink destroyed. SRM crit. Nice. Almost took out the left arm. 16 rounds of combat. Jesus. New Dota patch. Almost delegged this thing. This is gonna be pretty good positioning. Behemoth will be up right next to it and just being able to like stand as they come up the hill. And it seems like the only long-range weapon they have is that single LRM-5. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Good luck, Stingray! Still not hitting that leg very well. Got the pilot injury though. 17 still on the leg. Lost the left torso. Of course, you're gonna turn around and run? No, you're gonna shoot. Ouch. It's up to you, Decker. I don't want to shoot at the right leg. I want the left leg. No, he's completely defending himself from that side. I suppose I could pass my turn. How would passing my turn work? Or help? It would let Laser Boat take another huge blast, and if we knock him down, then he could have a better shot. Let's reserve this time. She's not a very good shot right now. Are your D&D sessions recorded? Filthy recorded the last one. I did not. Perfect. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. We got lucky on the leg. He falls down, and now Decker gets to do a called shot instead of missing. And there's only 9 structure on the center torso, so he'll have a much better chance of actually doing something here. Beautiful. And then there were 2. more calls to eject Decker. We're gonna have to reveal him eventually, right? But we have a sensor lock advantage, so I'll take one more turn of advantage there, I guess. But the sensor lock doesn't do much, really, aside from let us use missiles, which we don't have any of. Now we should just move and fire. Decker lives? Yes, and Decker lives do matter. And we are actually out of ammo for the first time ever. We're unable to get behind him, but head hit. Boom. Very impressive. He turns to look at us like, "Excuse me? What the hell was that? Not cool, man." I don't think you want to mess with Laser Boat. I'm liking this 5 evasion pips. It's negative 50% enemy chance to hit you. It's kind of crazy. %2 chance for a head hit? Seems unlikely. Go for it anyway. Nice try, Decker. It was a good effort. It didn't, work. You almost killed the center. Like, he figures that the center torso is the head, I guess. This is probably GG for you. Cool. And we have enough morale, we can use this again without much issue. Laser Boat, I feel bad for her. It still doesn't get to act. Oh no, she can actually get within range and shoot on the side. Beautiful. It's a blackjack. And I remember they've got usually like an AC2 and a medium laser. It goes like medium laser and an AC2 on each arm. And then a medium laser in the center torsos. So we have a pretty good chance of blowing off at least half of his armaments right now. Might as well do this. Let's leg him. You're going down, Blackjack. Almost. Almost. You're actually behind him, too. I've committed so much time to this now, I don't actually want to kill him from behind. I'd rather actually go for the kill where we can maybe take out the legs and get some more salvage, because blackjacks are worth a lot, even if I don't want one. Right in the chest leg. Well, he's guarded, so he's really trying to prevent himself from falling down or taking all this damage. Knockdown. Beautiful. That should push him all the way to phase whatever. Phase not going to play today. Phase 1. Which means that Laser Boat gets to wreck that other leg. And you are physically incapable of getting within range. Cool. Another round, another mission that took a long time. 18 rounds of combat. This really took a long time. These missions are pretty involved. Side torso destroyed. There goes half of his armaments, but I think he does get to act now. He's just stand back up. Oh, swing and a miss. Stingray, the Dodger. I think Decker was definitely the MVP of this fight, so we should let him have his chance. Yeah. Decker's gonna go for that leg. Beautiful. Cool. No death from above. No, we're not gonna do death from above. That's suicidal. Or although this would probably be the right time to do it, right? Because you sacrifice armor, but don't actually have any risk of anyone else shooting at you. Should that be our new thing? We should just always... You could just knock them down, let them stand up, and then knock them down again for more pilot damage. Interesting. But the only way to knock them down is to take out a leg, or to hit them with so many missiles that they fall over. We would need a lot more missiles to make that happen. We got 4 extra faction relation with the Arano Restoration. And more importantly, we get loot now. No damage at all. Beautiful. The mission took a while, but it was a stunning success. There's another chunk of Hunchback. There's a piece of Thunderbolt. And we already have 1 piece of Thunderbolt. I think we definitely want that. Check for any fancy pants weaponry. There's a medium laser plus. Maybe it's worth taking that, just to guarantee we get some more upgraded weapons. They are pretty rare. But is it worth taking that? It's only worth 70 grand. That over a mech chunk. I don't know. What would you guys do? Would you take the upgraded laser? Because you can only field 4 mechs, and those mechs can only field so many weapons. Maybe it is worth it. Although, again, I still don't really understand what our base crit chance is. How much more likely does this make us to actually disable a weapon? Don't know. This gives us 2/3 of a Thunderbolt, if we take that. We could outfit a second Blackjack, but the Hunchback is a tried and tested juggernaut on the field, one of the lightest mechs to mount such a massive autocannon. It is capable of destroying some lighter units in single volley. I don't have any parts of that yet, but it's probably worth the most out of these. And then the Wolverine, I think we just go by tonnage, right? Just grab the mech chunks that have the biggest tons. We do have one piece of Griffin as well. Closer range weaponry than the 1N cousins, allowing them to jump in for closer attacks and then move away to disengage your flank. Double plus lasers are pretty rare. I'll trust your judgment on that. Let's grab the double plus laser, and then I'm gonna say that since we already have a chunk of Griffin, I'm gonna go for 2/3 chunk of Griffin. We do have another 11 chunks of stuff coming in, so hopefully we'll get some more mechs. Not a single other mech. Wow. Bunch of lasers, bunch of heat sinks. Yuck. Maybe we should intentionally destroy all the heat sinks in every mission. Like, find the heat sinks on the enemy mechs, shoot those parts off to destroy everything. Is that a real strategy, I wonder? I think that the double plus lasers isn't really about money, it's more about rarity. Like, you can't just buy a double plus laser whenever you want. There's only so many available. So I do feel like it's probably a good idea to pick them up whenever you see them.